So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. This one in the air center field. Grisham has a beat on it. And that is that. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. One now. Gets up and pops it up. Rice. He's there. He's got it. One down. First and third, one down. Out towards right center field. Long run. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tanks from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. So up next, Granny Sacks. Out towards right center field, in position. And there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous. The tight Sacks did well enough for them despite the loss.
If he's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
One down. Granny Sacks now at the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice hit, that boy. Good job.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence. It's such a higher.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. His 16th homer of the year. At the ball. Ripped to third. Caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. He's already homered in this game. That's ripped into the outfield. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. Sacks was a real bright spot despite the loss. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
So 2 down. And the batter now, Granny Sacks. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Sacks steps in. He's facing the kind of pitcher that makes hitters second guess themselves before they even step in the box.
Yeah, you got to be committed with every swing. The margin for error against a pitcher like this is razor thin.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. In the air, right field. And that is that.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Swing and a ground ball. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Get on base.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. And that'll do it. Sacks stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
And it's fouled away. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Sacks with a mediocre showing in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And they have their first hit since the first inning. That one fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Sacks ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pin, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
That smash towards center, and there's 1 down. sacks. Was able to collect his 200th hit of the season in this ball game.
Yeah, and Boog, this is a more impressive achievement than a casual fan might think. Fewer than 300 players all time have had even one 200-hit season. Hats off to him on reaching this mark.
One down. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Whoa. Sacks recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
Whoa. And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great help.
Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. The throw into second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. One run across. Another comes in to score a two-run double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
And on base every time. Good speed. Comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
So 2 on with 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. That is the inning. So a man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. His 17th of the year, and they add to their lead.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt, but unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Sacks really stood out in this win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a
Granny Sacks. First and second, no outs. Sacks will hit next. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
On the ground, right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. 1 out, man at first. Now here is Granny Sacks. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Sacks with a fair showing in this win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Granny Sacks, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his Sacks. Digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. This one in the air, right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Line drive, base hit.
Find it.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This one in the air, center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now let's see if they...
Sacks had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Oh, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
One down. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. That one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. These 2 guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. The 1-2. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. That one hit to right. Freeland takes it in for the out. 1 down. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up. Sacks locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the 2nd out. So 2 down, Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Yeah, the ball's hit hard.
Sacks had an unremarkable game in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sachs. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Attaboy, way to get on the sack. Check your up.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Way to get on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That's a base hit.
Find it.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
Sachs with a nice showing despite the loss. Put together a 4-hit performance.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Granny Sachs. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sachs.
Ball.
Sachs came up with 4 hits in his last game. This one in the air, right field.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hey, we'll take what we can get.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it, get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And it one-hops the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Hey, way to swing the bat.
Granny Sachs, the next to hit. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really...
Sachs was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Put together a 5-hit performance.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Granny Sachs. Back now in Tampa Bay. Okay, all set to go. Granny Sachs getting ready to hit. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Line drive. Speared at first. Williamson steps on the bag. And an easy out to start the game. Rips that one to right. And that is that. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Second base, ready, set.
That one almost got him. The 1-0. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Williams tossed the second, double play. They can't. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Shaw to first, got him.
Up next for the Orioles.
Sacks. Had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Granny Sacks. Mize with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Sacks up now, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
He decides to hold on to it, and the speedy runner is on at first. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. Cowser around third. The relay throw. He will score. It's 6-3. Sacks had a good day at the office, even in defeat. 3 hits in the ball game.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
One down.
Batting third,
Here's the second baseman, Granny Sachs.
Sachs.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Sachs, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Alvarez around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sachs.
Hammer, base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The Twins leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Pop up, foul territory behind the plate. Out number 2. Sachs digs in. 2 quick outs, but this lineup's too good to just go quietly.
Yeah, you never want to give away the last out of an inning, Boog. Let's see if he can start a momentum swing right here.
0-1. They're down to their final strike. Rodriguez, 33 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Out towards right center field. On the move to the alley. Misses the catch. Sachs with a solid contribution even despite the loss. Put together a 4-hit performance.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Granny Sachs comes into this. 1 out, runner at second. Sachs the next to hit. This one in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Sachs
Steps
steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Play made, that ends the inning. This one in the air right field. And that is that. So it's 2. 1 down. Granny Sachs the next to hit for the Orioles. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Sachs had an unremarkable game in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
1 out, man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sachs, leading the AL in batting average. Out to center. Jenkins settles under this one. 2 down. Swing and a bouncer. He caught it behind his back. What a play. Inning over. Sachs steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
That one ripped but foul. Sachs, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Sachs locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Here we go.
Line drive. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Sachs stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, singing. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
0-1. And that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. The Orioles down to their final strike. Runner takes off. Stevenson should have this one. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Sachs played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Granny Sachs, fresh off. 1 out, runner at second. Sachs, the next to hit. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's a high chopper. Mauricio. Here's Holiday for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sachs. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one fouled hard the other way.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's real.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming around third is Alvarez. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ground ball left side. And that'll do it. Sachs made a big contribution despite the loss. 3 hits in the ball game.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Granny Sacks. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Out to short. Seager fires to first in time. Man at first, one away. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here is Granny Sacks. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. Sacks had a sensational showing in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Stepping in, Granny Sacks. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Sacks launched a homer in his most recent game. Oh. This one in the air. Tolia. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Sacks, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Base hit, right field. Coming home, fires it to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
To the right side.
Run it, run it, run it.
Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So back to the top of the order. And the batter now, Granny Sacks. Line drive, base hit.
Find it.
And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Sacks did well despite the loss. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
you